I just realized that this is starting to become a regular occurrence on this. I don't know what's going to happen on this one. If it ends up crashing again, I'm afraid I will just leave it there, and I'll delete all footage from tonight's stream, and I'll come back onto this on another day, because things are just kind of taking a turn for the worse on this one, and I can't really delve on this for much longer.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, I know.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Oh, I'm sure I can.
New blueprint acquired.
Right now, so I need a survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival
And
blueprints
cave
following
sulfur.
the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Even though it seems everything seems stable right now, but if I have another crash, then all evidence of tonight's stream is gonna get deleted from me, because this is kind of becoming a bit of an issue on my end, and I don't want it being troublesome for anyone. This is kind of something out of my control that I won't be able to sort out anytime soon. Well, I hope I can sort it out sometime soon, because I don't want this to become a problem. Right, now I need to find a cave where I can get cave sulfur, even though it's gonna become problematic for me if one of those damn things blow up in my face.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Well, yeah, I know that. That's why I'm looking for sulfur so I can make the repair tool. Yeah, there he is. Well, he blew up, so at least now I can get the cave sulfur. And that will help towards, well, pretty much everything, really. Right. Right, so I should be good to go. Oh yeah, hang on, I need to make glass first, don't I? Yeah. I already have a battery pre-made, so I don't need one. The repair tool I need for sure. Right, good. Okay, so now I need 2 glass and silver ore to make a high capacity O2 tank, but there's no point in me doing that right now because I need to... Obviously, as we all know, I have to repair my ship. So, there we go.
Life pod secondary systems online. running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Yeah, there we go.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Yeah, okay, I get that. So, basically I'm just going to start receiving messages now from other life pods for now. But I need to get one more quartz so I can make more glass. Right. I'm just hoping that the stream stays stable enough that I can actually get a decent amount of footage out of it. Because if not, then I may have to just leave it here and end up leaving it for like Tuesday's stream. It makes it so much more difficult to look for quartz, especially in a place that actually needs an abundance of it. I am actually hoping that I don't suffer another crash like I just did there. Right. Okay, so there's more quartz that I was looking for. Well, I got the glass, but now I need to get more silver ore. I'm just slightly paranoid now because I know that it may not actually work. And that's kind of not something I kind of want either. I don't want this kind of working and then it just kind of crashing on me afterwards. Yeah, I need a habitat builder, so I need silver ore for a wearing kit. I need golden table coral for that, so again
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
Thanks, Karen. Right, so basically I'm just gonna have to go and look for limestone deposit, or sandstone deposits I should say, sorry. I just hope that I can actually get some sandstone deposits to a certain point that I can actually craft pretty much everything else for me.
Depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
But I will admit one thing. I know I didn't get much done in last night's stream, but I think what I should do from now on, I think, is maybe focus on maybe saving a lot more regularly. You know, so then that way I don't have to keep making a new level each time.
30 seconds. An essential component of many habitat modules.
Right, so let's just hope I can keep everything functional in time. So how much silver did I actually get to time? I didn't get all that much. Oh well. I guess I could always just return there and start looking for more. Well, I can do that now since it's daylight. So the ship can actually cause some radiation problems. Especially when I'm not wearing a radiation suit. So, let's look for more limestone deposits. Surely... Yep, here we go. And I got the gold that I was looking for. But I need like 2 or 3 pieces of silver. You know, if I want to actually make this all work out. Because I'm hoping that if I'm lucky enough, I can actually gather all the supplies that I need now. And be able...
30 seconds.
Thank you, Karen. I'm hoping that I can gather all the supplies that I need, like, very quickly, so I can get it all done and be back to the way I was, you know, from where I was last night in less time. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to try speedrun this, but, you know, it's just something that,
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Uh-huh. I shall keep my eye out for that one, Karen. Thank you. Now, basically I need 3 pieces of silver if I want this all to work out.
Seconds.
Alright, so I had to go back up again because, again, I don't have a high capacity tank, so that goes out the window for me on that one. But I'm hoping that once I actually get the silver that I need, I'll be able to make high capacity tanks. Then I won't have to worry about, you know, I don't have to worry so much about dealing with all that. But you know, I can imagine like how frustrating it is to have like a stream feel like the stream is going well and then it crashes just to kind of ruin everything for you. Okay, so I have 3 silver ore. I actually think that's all I really need.
30 seconds.
Ooh, hang on, there's a piece over there, but I'll just do a self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Come on.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I guess. Right. And now, because I saw what I believe is a fragment down here, I can actually scan this. I'm just hoping to try to get back to where I was from last night. Okay, so it's a bioreactor. Interesting. Oh, look, it's an other limestone deposit. Well, the lead will come in handy, at least, because eventually I'll have to make like a radiation suit.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm aware. Right. Well, so far it actually seems my stream now is going a lot better. So, if this one actually works out, I may delete the other bloopers that kinda occurred earlier on. Or the other failed attempts. Alright.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously.
Alright.
3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, that's good. There. Finally, I got my high capacity tank back. So that should give me over 2 minutes worth of oxygen to keep myself sustained. And I managed to get a wiring kit, so I think with oh yeah, that's right, I need the I need table coral now, which I can get just by coming down here. And again, like I said, I think 3 samples is enough for table coral. Right, so now I need a computer chip.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, the rebreather does come in handy, but if I use that, it'll take up the wiring kit, which I don't need to do right now, so I need to make another battery. And to do that, I need more copper and an 2 acid mushrooms. Even though I've got like 4, so it's just copper I'm looking for, so that's not that bad, so. And like I was saying, once I start building my habitat, then I can kind of save it there, and no, I won't end it, but at least by saving it, I'll have a point where I can come back to it. Right, so well, I seem to be doing quite well now. It took me almost 2 hours to get where I am, but yet so far I've got all the basic supplies that I needed to kind of bring me back to where I was on last night's stream, to have it about ready in less than 20 minutes. Welcome back, Freddy. Yeah, I do apologize for, but the main thing is, not to worry, I do have, once I build it, the habitat builder, so it means I can now get back to exactly where I was.
Designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Sure. Thanks, Karen. Okay, so now we got all the basic supplies right here. This should be enough to kind of help me get to where I need to go. But first things first, we need to explore these little segments once again. And look at it this way. At least now, what took me nearly 2 hours to get up to, I now have it done in less than 20 minutes, so that should be good enough for me to continue on with this. I just wish I had the sea glides a lot sooner. It'd make this a whole lot faster. Yeah, I know everyone else can see it, because I can see it. I know it says the internet connection quality has popped up, but, like, I wouldn't worry all about that too much. I know sometimes, you know, with the crashes I've had, it's done, you know, it's mentioned that before, but it seems my streams used to last quite well. Oh, cool. No, I'm doing this wirelessly because I'm not the only one who lives in the household, you see. I do live with my younger brother and my mother, so I have a shared kinda Wi-Fi with them. So I can't really wire up my PS4 to it, otherwise everyone else loses benefits with it. Right, just need to get my scanner ready, so... Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me! I'm in! Okay, good.
Integrating new PDA data. Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and
Oh,
diverse
there's
ecological
the
biomes.
sea glide fragment that I
Further
need.
study
Well,
recommended.
one that I need, that is.
New blueprint acquired.
Yes, I just need another sea glide fragment, and I should be good to go. Come on. Oh, it's more metal salvage. I thought it might be something that I can scan to get another sea glide piece. Well, I guess not. Right, give me that. Right. Back to the pod, I suppose. Well, I got gold, that's the main thing. What the, oh, the trash can. Yeah, I know, I've actually,
Acquired.
I know I said I've played this before, but, you know, like, there are some things that look very similar to each other in this, so it's kind of like a moment where you don't know what you've actually found until you actually scan it and then realize what it is. Who knows, I might find another part of the sea glide over at a mile section. Then once I had my sea glide made, then it's time to go back to where I was, kind of, and start building my little base once again. Only hopefully then I should have everything good to go. I know I could have done all this, like, off stream. You know, I could have rebuilt everything and just explained what would have happened afterwards. But I thought that it might have been a good idea to let you guys see what I meant by yesterday when I say that this game is randomly generated, that it gives you a different... Like, okay, yeah. The top of the surface looks pretty much the same, but underneath changes every time you load up a new world, or if you start a new game, you'll get, like, different, generations. So most of you who were here yesterday would probably have noticed by now that, obviously, the surrounding area here looks nothing compared to what I had yesterday. So, anyways, let's move on, shall we?
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Well, since I've got like 2 minutes worth of air in my tank, let's go and see if I can find another half of a sea glide and I can actually put that together, and then we should be ready to go. I'll do all I can to bring us back to where we once were, and I do promise that. Even if the stream was to cut out, I'll still continue on this off camera, and I'll set up everything else then for the next one. But hopefully I should be able to get things going by then. You see, sometimes you can get a really good generation area, or, you know, the world can generate quite well around you. Like, you can get some decent supplies very quickly, and you can actually, you know, you'll be able to... Oh, hang on.
New blueprint acquired.
Then again, when you're trying to scan stuff at night, it makes it incredibly difficult to do. Because I can imagine how difficult it is for you guys to see this, but for me, it's even difficult for me to see this. And yet, I'm the one actually playing this. Right, so... Okay, nothing there.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Yeah, so basically, long story short, the Aurora has its reactive core leaking fuel, and it's pretty much just going to explode if nothing is taking care of it for now. Oh yeah, but normally that's why most people try to avoid doing excuse me. That's the reason why most people try to avoid doing anything at night in this game, because mostly during the night it gets incredibly dark. Oh, I'm not playing this in a dark room, Freddy. I'm currently playing this with my light on. Normally, I'd only switch like a light off if, um, I'd only switch the lights off if I was playing a horror game. Other than that, I leave everything as is. Alright. Oh, that's actually what I need as well. I need a beacon. Because without a beacon, I'm screwed. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, most people do tend to play games with the lights off. Me, on the other hand, I'm kind of more of a lights on kind of person, unless I was playing a really scary horror game, in which, in that case, lights turn off. Right, so... Nice joke, by the way. Right, I still need to find a seagull piece. So that's gonna be... that will pose a bit of an issue if I can't actually find one. Normally how I... okay, maybe I should stay away from there for now. There's metal salvage everywhere. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is a seagull fragment. Oh, boom, there we are. That's exactly what I was looking for.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, so, who knows, maybe I'll actually be able to get back to where I was last night in less time than it took me to get there in the first place. But yeah, you were kind of right as well, Freddy. The main thing was, at least I wasn't all that far into the game. You know, at least I wasn't halfway through it and then suddenly it crashed and had a save issue like that. At least it was very earlier on in it. So, first of all, metal salvage into titanium. Good. So now, a seagull takes a battery and copper wire. So, as far as I know, do I have... no, I don't. I don't have copper wire. And it needs a battery, so I need 3 copper ores. One so I can actually make the copper wire, and the other one to make the battery. Alright, no worries, Freddy. I'm hoping that I'll be streaming for a little, you know, for a little bit longer before I switch everything off. Oh, great. Oh, son of a... okay. Well, to be fair, I wasn't really expecting to die all that suddenly. But the main thing is I do get to keep my supplies. Now, normally they do say that most of the time you can experience an issue like that, where you can die and sometimes you do lose a few items Alright, but I think I may have gotten lucky that time by not losing anything. Because after all, I do have some stuff there to kind of get back to where I was. So, as I was doing, I was just looking for limestone. So I can get 3 copper pieces. So that's 1 copper piece. Well, that's titanium, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, there's 2 copper pieces. And there's 3.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Thanks, Karen. Right. Okay, so now I should have everything that I need to build my sea glide. Then after that, it's immediately back to where I was to build my little my base, or as I would say, my place where I'm going to call home after this. And there we go.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Wait, did I get a radius signal earlier, or... So they're the solar power cells. Oh well.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, I just heard one of those fish blow up below me, so I wonder, does that mean that it all worked out? Hey, HVX. Welcome to the Immortal Army. Thanks for the thumbs up. Just bear with me for 2 minutes. I'm actually getting rid of my previous, failed attempts on my previous streams that happened earlier, since I had a minor issue earlier. But other than that, I'm doing quite good, thank you. And how are you doing? Oh geez, what was it I was doing? Oh yeah, it was a rebreather, wasn't it? So I need a wiring kit. Oh, hang on.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Yeah, perfect. Well, time to go. Yeah, that's good. To be fair, I'm actually doing quite well with the stream because earlier on, I had some minor issues with this. And I had technical difficulty last night with my stream, so it kind of caused my last previous save file to crash. Or, it didn't crash, but it didn't save either. So, I kind of had to start from scratch at the beginning. I'm not too kind of bothered by it, since I wasn't all that far into it anyways. That's fine, because, you know, like I was stating to both Freddy and everyone else, you know, I wasn't all that far into the game session anyway, so, you know, I didn't lose all that much progress. Yeah, I know I lost maybe 2 hours worth, but, you know, it's something I can easily make back. It's not the end of the world for me.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, here we go. This is what I need, is the CMOS fragment. Come on, come on, come on. So now if I find 2 more pieces of a CMOS while I'm over here, then I can actually get away with building that. But as we can see, it's kind of getting dark right now, so... For now, I may have to reconsider moving back to my little fortitude for now.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, so my inventory is full now. Oh well. Oh yeah, there we go. Worst thing about being in this water, sometimes you get very disoriented about where everything else is. Right. Well, the main thing is...
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
Well, the main thing is... It took me 2 hours to get up to where I am right now, and yet we're not even hitting the hour mark yet, so... Even though I had a minor setback, I call this a major bonus, since I managed to get everything else done before I actually needed to. Right, so what else can I make while I'm here? I think for now I'm actually going to go and... Anyway, I actually need a beacon here for a second. Let's see, beacon, I need copper ore. So all I have to do is look for a piece of limestone deposit that might actually have the copper I'm looking for. Right, there we go. So at least I'll be able to move a lot faster, and I'll actually be able to see where I'm going. Because, like I was saying earlier on, this game gets very, very dark. Like, especially at night. It comes to a point where you actually can't see where you're going or what you're doing. So it's very easy to kind of get lost, like as you can see. Well, it's not titanium I'm looking for, it's more copper I'm looking for. There we go. At least I managed to get what I needed. You know, hasty exit. I'll say this one thing. Before I had the issue earlier, I did have Nikki around for a while. But I'm not sure if she's actually aware of, let's see. Okay, hang on, I'll answer this.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
So as far as I know, I think it was over in this direction. As far as I know, it was over in this direction, I think, from where my last place was, where I was building my base. But I think what I'm going to do is, I'll just save just for a moment, so that, you know, if anything was to happen to my stream now, at least I'll have a save game to fall back on. Okay, so, oh, hang on, I think this is actually where I was, yesterday. From when I was actually building my base, because I was heading close enough to that island over there. So, I just need to find the ridge on where I placed my home, and that should make it a little easier for me.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Wait, is
decreased.
that... Oh yeah, okay, so... Oh, okay. Well, as you can see, if you don't have a radiation suit, things get a bit quirky over here. So, I think for now, oh, hang on, is that the ridge I built it on yesterday? I know I had some sort of ridge there. Oh well. If not, I'll just use this. Alright. So I'll just place down this foundation, and I should be good to go on the first one.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Oh.
30 seconds.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll leave this piece there because then I can go and get air and then come back down and reattach everything again. Oh gee, actually I'm quite close to the place. So I think what I'll do is I'll end up building my base here and then head back to where it was. Because if that place blows up and I'm here, I'm in trouble. Okay. So basically, this is all I had done of my little area from yesterday. I need more copper ore. The only interesting thing about it was there was an abundance of limestone over in this area, so I can make it easy to get copper. Like I said, very easy to make copper. So now I just need to power this little baby, and I'm sorted. And because nothing else is going on top, let's put it right in the middle.
Welcome aboard. All primary systems online.
There we go. All good. However, it's not healthy for me to be over here right now, so let's put this little bad boy out first. And we'll edit the name to Shallow Base. There we go. Basically, the little beacon will just give me a heads up of where my current base is currently situated, so I don't have to worry about getting lost when I least expect it. So I think for now I'm just going to back up a little bit. Because, you know, after all, we don't want this blowing up while I'm right next to it. That won't be too pleasant for any of us. Right. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot I had a compass yesterday, so again I'm gonna need a wiring kit, which is gonna be just too simple or... Alright, no worries, ACX, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully see you again soon. Ow! I didn't even notice that they were there. Gotta be more careful next time. Because next time I could end up doing something stupid that will get me killed. Alright, so I need to find more like sea glide, or not sea glide, sea moth. So that the more I can scan, the more I'll be able to sort out more of my base when I get around to it.
Integrating new PDA data. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
See, sometimes you can be very lucky to get the pieces you need. Then other times you might not be so lucky. Like, take me for example. I just found two sea moth pieces right next to each other.
New blueprint acquired.
Plus, the funny thing about it is, any other time you find like sea moth fragments like this, I think all you get out of it is titanium. Which is handy, I will admit. Right.
30 seconds.
Okay, I hear ya. There you go. So now I'll just swim to the rest of the way. The main thing is, I'm pretty glad that I managed to make it back here to where I was within the hour. So I didn't lose all that much. Right. Everything worked out. Now the only problem is I can't make the sea moth unless I build the mobile vehicle bay. Or, you know, the portable vehicle bay.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad, how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
Alright, so... What was... Oh yeah, I need... Well, first I need to turn the titanium salvages in... or metal salvages into titanium. Well, there's not really much more I can do with my base because it's so close to the Aurora. And that thing is seeping out radiation like crazy. So I can't go over there fully until I get the radiation suit. In order to get the radiation suit, that thing has to blow up. And normally most of the time you'll end up hearing like some minor detonation. So what I would normally do is, whenever you hear like the detonations going off or whatnot, I'll make it so that you guys can actually see the explosion happen, and you can see how interesting it is. But let's see, what else is there that I need? Oh, I already have the high capacity O2 tank, so I'm planning for that. Like, the rebreather will help me breathe for longer while I'm under, but it's not all that great. So I need a wiring kit and copper wire is what I actually need. So I need to get two silver ore. I think it's 2 silver ore. Yeah, 2 silver ore, so I already got 1. I just need 1 more to make the wiring kit. And I need 2 copper wire, and I should be able to make a compass. Making the compass will really benefit me later on. So for now I need to concentrate on looking for more silver. Okay, that's gold, that's all well and good. Titanium. Oh, there you go.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Normally in this game you're not supposed to really stand still when you're scanning something because you don't know what could come up behind you and take you out. Right, so let's see, does this have silver? Yeah, perfect, it has silver. Oh.
New blueprint acquired.
So, how many copper do I have now?
30 seconds.
Well, I don't have enough air to go looking for it. Right. So, let's look for that last piece of copper. And there we go. Oh, and I find more silver. Damn it. By the way, I know you can, between me talking, hearing the sound of my scenic glide and the music in the game, I know you can hear a vague roaring in the background. I won't tell you what that is quite yet, but hopefully I'll get around to showing it to you very soon. Once everything will... Oh, here we go.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10,
Here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
There we go.
New blueprint acquired. Convenience. The radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
So, I need 2 iron mesh. Or iron mesh. Fiber mesh. So what I'll do is I'll turn the salvage into titanium. That should leave no space whatsoever for anything else. Right. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'll throw some of the titanium in there, so at least I'll have room for a piece of the creep line that I need to make some fiber mesh. There we go. Oh no, hang on, I need 2, don't I? Yeah. As far as I know, it's 2 creep vines to make a fiber mesh. So now I should be able to make the radiation suit. Good. You know, I'll just bring one of those with me, so Now, for some reason, my shadow base said it had some sort of issue after the explosion, that it said it was an emergency power supply. So I'm going to go over and I'm actually going to check just to make sure that everything hasn't, like, blown to bits. Because, as we saw, that wasn't incredibly close to the detonation. Oh, okay, so my beacon literally got... Okay, so my beacon literally got blasted away. Plus it looks like after the explosion it... Oh boy. I need quartz. As far as I know, I think there might be quartz down here. If it is, then I can just... Yeah, perfect. There it is.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh. Poop. Okay, well, the main thing is I'm going to be living in this base anyway, so... I better go up and get air just in case the interior of my base is ruptured. Right. Oh, yeah.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So this is going to require some repairs. Come on. Don't do this to me.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Right. Hopefully now I should have enough space just for one piece of quartz. Yeah. So now I can continue building that and I can actually initiate my building. Good.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All primary systems online.
And there we go. So now everything is back to normal. Trickling sound in here. Still, I can't believe that actually happened. And I want to kind of push. I do need to nudge it up a little bit. Yep, there we go. Right in the corner, just where I need it to be. So, the next thing I had in here before my initial crash yesterday was a... Well, I was going to call it a wardrobe, but it's not used for clothes, it's just for storage really. And once again, I need to get quartz.
Passing 100
Hey,
meters.
hey dude,
Oxygen
welcome to the
efficiency
Immortal
decreased.
Army. How are you keeping? Perfect. So I'll just throw all my supplies in here. Well, that I can just turn into, titanium, then I'll throw it into my little area.